the second go around in Winnipeg meet your expectations?
Yeah, it definitely did. I mean, like I've always said, I've loved this place. The group's been amazing and welcoming me back for the second time. Fabulous team. Unfortunate, the season cut short, but I mean, it was one of those special moments coming back to such a good group and contending, to fight for the Stanley Cup. It's a city that I've always I loved, and the fans and everyone here has always treated me extremely well.
What's the biggest change in this team, you think, from when you were here to now?
I mean, there's obviously been a lot of growth. I mean, Adam stepping into the captaincy role. I mean, he's a leader who, shows by example on the ice how hard he plays and, putting his body in the line every night. But I think just the room itself, there's a lot of guys who had a lot of great mentors before them, and then they're growing up and becoming those leaders themselves. There's so many good players a part of this group, but, it's a lot of great people, which makes the team and the group that special.
In that sense, Brandon, was there anything that surprised you about the way the team rallied around Mark the other day, both before the game and even after the game ended?
No, there's definitely no surprise in that. Obviously, it's a very sad and emotional time, for Mark and his family, and our condolences to them. But it's one of those things where he's a great friend, he's a brother, and he's a teammate. So you're going to do everything and anything you can to go out there and help him and push for him and try to get that win. I mean, he was incredible in that game. He played so well for us. He played so well all playoffs, and for him in that moment to go through that and to see how he played is just incredible. I think his dad would be very, very proud of him.
The way that game ended, Brandon, is it a reminder that sometimes the hockey gods are with you but against you, and as much as you love the game, sometimes it doesn't love you back because it just seems so unfair?
Yeah, I mean, hockey's a game of inches, right? And it's one of those things where you snap your fingers and your season can be over. But I mean, it's tough to say if you want to say hockey gods or whatever it is. But it's one of those things where team played a phenomenal game. I think obviously there's a lot of emotion to it, but it's one of those things where that's the best way to explain it is that's just hockey, right? It's good and bad at times, and when you have so many great people around you on a team and an organization, it makes it easier to go through those times.
What can you tell us about your future and where you see yourself next year?
Yeah, I mean, like I've said, I enjoy playing here in Winnipeg. I love the city. The team's great. Obviously, a very good team, and we'll tackle that in the next few weeks here. I mean, it's obviously still disappointing that we're not still playing. So you kind of you get past that, and then you move on to the next piece, like you mentioned, and trying to figure things out.
What is it about the city that made it so special for you to be back here and be in this market again?
It's one of those places that that has always been welcoming to me. I mean, everyone's been so great to me. The fans, the city itself. It's one of those places where you come to the rink every day, you're smiling, and when you put that jersey on, it's exciting to go on that ice. I mean, the building, the atmosphere, during the regular season, the playoffs was unbeatable. It's a special place to play.
At this stage, did you figure, well, may as well wait to July 1st, or don't you look at it that way?
I haven't really thought that far. Like I mentioned, it's going to be one of those things where you chat the next couple of weeks, but it's you're still thinking about the season and other things, so you're not that far down the road yet.
Describe the growth in Nikolai Ehlers' game.
Yeah, Nick, he's always been a phenomenal player. I mean, ever since I was first year, his speed, his skill, and his ability to score goals is unbelievable. And I mean, you can see him growing as a leader and as a maturing as a player. He's doing the little things. He stands up for teammates when he has to fight. He's got some physicality to his game, but the things he's always so good at have only improved.
You've played productively in NHL markets, Pittsburgh, Seattle, etc. But I remember, coming out of Prov to here as well. Like, is there any amount of Winnipeg discovered or launched Brandon Tanev, or were there lots of suitors at that time? Like, going back to those days, pardon me for that.
Yeah, I mean, obviously I've had my start here, and it's to come back. It's a second go round. It's awesome for me. It was getting an opportunity to come play here out of college, and that's the biggest thing, was an opportunity to come to a good group, a great city with good people in it, and to live out your dream playing in the NHL. I think no matter where you are, your goal is to play in the NHL and to win a Stanley Cup. So I've always been grateful for my time here in Winnipeg, and it's been awesome, and the fans and everyone have made it that way.
I know the Shen brothers communicate with each other a lot. I imagine that there were difficult conversations the last 48 hours or so with how the season's ended for both yourself and for Chris.
Yeah, I mean, of course, our season ended just a little bit before theirs, and he messaged me after the game, and you never want to bug your brother, especially in a big game, and going into Game 7. So we chatted a little bit. We haven't really chatted too much about it, but I'll see him in the next couple of days here in Toronto. We can have a coffee and chat more about things.
Thanks, Brandon.
Thanks, guys.